Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. So I just got off the graveyard shift a couple hours ago, got a little bit of sleep, just maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, totally exhausted. So what better way to kind of indulge in my tiredness than with some vegan comfort food. So today we're gonna go to Monty's Good Burger, which has 4 locations. 3 of them are in LA, and one of them is right here in downtown Riverside. So I'm gonna head down there. I'm not, for the purpose of the video, I'm not gonna pretend like I've never been there before. I've eaten there many times, but it's been a while. I almost wanna say, I don't think we've actually eaten there since all of the coronavirus stuff, but it's definitely been probably almost a year since I've eaten there. Again, they have three locations in LA. One's in Echo Park, one's in Koreatown, and one's on 3rd Street. I've never been to any of those. I've only been to the Riverside one. So I'm gonna kind of walk everybody through ordering on the app, because we can do that now, and then find out how we get the food when we get there. I don't know if I can go into it. It's located in a food co-op in downtown, or if it's gonna be curbside only, we have to go up. I don't know. So we'll order it here and then hit the road and drive down. It's gonna take me about 15-20 minutes to get there. So let's get to the ordering. And since it's a new year, new us, we're getting rid of the 2020, stain on everything. So I'm gonna do things a little differently. Before we get into the video, please give us a thumbs up, consider subscribing to the channel. You ring the bell below, you get notifications of all of our future videos. And let's get to ordering. Okay, so here is the app open, downloaded. I already have my account made. So it's pretty simple. It's a basic app. You've got the home screen here. You can go to locations and see the 4 of them. And it looks like it's in order of location from me. So Riverside's the closest. And then you've got Echo Park, Koreatown, and 3rd Street. And then you can click here to order. And then you can go over to account, where it's got some information here, frequently asked questions and whatnot. So locations, we're gonna go to the Riverside one. So anybody who's in or around or been to, visited the greater California area, and I'm familiar with In-N-Out Burger, what Monty's kind of is like the vegan version of In-N-Out. It's 100% plant-based. They use Impossible patties. And the menu is basically as basic as In-N-Out. You've got your burgers, your fries and or tots that you can get different ways. Like they call it maxed out fries, which is basically kind of like animal style fries. Something new called dog pile fries, which has burgers on the fries. And then shakes, and they're really known for their shakes, which I've never had, so I'm gonna get one of those today. If we scroll back up to the top, it's just as simple. Ashley's gonna get a single cheeseburger, so we'll start there. Come on here, you can modify it, and she wants no tomato, no pickles, and select any, nothing. So you can change the quantity here, and then add to order. Now everything here, is a la carte, besides the kids combo, which is a grilled cheese combo. And they use follow your heart cheese. So if you want a combo of sorts, then you just have to build it. So then she also wants the shoestring fries, so we'll add that. And then she wants to try the sparkling lemonade. We'll do light ice so they don't load it up, and add. So that's kind of the navigation of the app here. I won't go through the entire order. I'm gonna get, again, I'm indulging, so I'm gonna get the double cheese with maxed out fries, 50-50 actually, tots and fries, with a Chamberlain coffee shake, and we're gonna get Declan the grilled cheese combo. So I'll finish ordering up, hit the road, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I just parked in the structure, or the garage, that's right behind the food lab. Parking is a little tricky here. If you go up to the front of the food lab, you won't be able to park. There might be some street parking, but it's right on Market Street. So it's kind of the main throughway through downtown. But there is a structure that's right behind it that you can park in. And they even have some spots marked that say for the food lab specifically. But so on the way down, I completed the order because they didn't want you to submit it with more than 10 minutes to get here because they don't have an order ahead option right now. So basically I had the food lab, what time to get here, and it's actually 12:19, so it's right on time. It does say, please go to the pickup window. And I saw somebody walking through when I was pulling in with something from the food lab, which has several different restaurants in there. So my guess is I'm gonna go inside it and get it, no big deal. So I'll head in and I'll film a little bit once we get in there so we can see what all is in there. So here's the entrance into the garage, and you can see kind of this artistic mural here talking about the food lab this way. So you kind of just walk out through here, and then it comes out around here. It looks like they've got a little bit of outdoor dining, and this has changed since the last time I was here. This looks a little different, probably due to COVID. All this is new. They added some outdoor seating. Okay, so here's an entrance I'm used to, which is open. So we'll walk in, and right in here is always the bar. Of course, obviously they've gotten rid of all the tables. There used to be a lot of tables around in here. And this looks new too. I don't remember that chicken place being there. Foo-Foo's. There's a ramen shop that I have yet to try. Here's Monty's right here, actually. Creole place, I haven't tried that yet either, but there are a couple things there. I'll come around. We'll kind of check out Monty's here. 100% plant-based. There they are, cooking some burgers. And then, let's see what this is. So they're not taking cash right now, is the most important thing. And then some steps they're taking right now with PPE and whatnot. And then there's the pickup window over here. It's having a hard time focusing. But so I'll just let them know I'm here and be able to get the food. So there's all the food, the 2 bags and the 2 drinks. She's giving me a drink here right now to make it easy because I'm going to be filming while I have it. So I brought a reusable grocery bag to be able to carry it all. So before we get out of here, I want to peek at the food. So in this bag, it's got the little compostable trays. So that's probably the fries and the tots. And then over here, actually you can see some more fries as well. And then the burgers, I can tell that this one over here is the double. I'm so excited for it. And then there's the single. Some compostable straws and compostable flatware. Everything they use here is either compostable or recyclable. And then here's the drinks. Here's the sparkling lemonade. And then the coffee shake, which I am super stoked to try. Obviously it's gonna melt, so I'm gonna try that as soon as I get to the car. And then on our way out, like any good business, they've got all kinds of different merch you can do. I really like that Monty shirt there. And then they've got youth stuff and bigger stuff, and they kind of rotate what they sell. Here's some bunch of stickers and stuff up here, and then stickers and pins that people can just take. And they even include like what the Impossible 2.0 has in it. And then there's their menu board, which again is just a very basic menu, very delicious though. The thing about Monty's though, as I'm sure you notice on the app and you can see right here, it is and can be rather pricey. It's $14 for a double, $11 for a single. And so I spent almost 60 bucks on the 3 of us. But the thing is it is really, really good. And because, you know, it's, you know, plant-based and a little bit healthier, not that I'm saying it's healthy by any means, because it's still burgers and fries, but it's still, you know, healthier than some of the alternatives. So, you know, most people that eat here, they're okay with paying those prices. I would like it to be a little cheaper, but, you know, we take what we can get. All right, want to try this shake real quick before we get the road. It's already starting to melt a little bit, so I got to drink it quickly. That is good. It's like a combination of cookies and cream with coffee, and it looks like maybe a little bit of caramel. The ice cream itself is really hard still. It's melted around it, so I'm gonna drink a little bit on the side so I can get a little bit more of the melted part right now. Yeah, that I can see why people rave about that, because that is delicious. I can barely tell it's plant-based, if I can even tell at all. It's creamy enough where, if I remember right, I think they use almond milks for their, or almond-based ice cream for their dairy alternative. But it's really, really good. It doesn't have any like funky after flavors or funky flavors while drinking it, besides the flavors they're going for. So that is delicious. But I'm gonna hit the road now so we can get back up the hill so we can try that food. Okay, I've got the food ready to go. Here is the fries, and it's way bigger than I remember them being. That's like twice the size of an animal fry from In-N-Out Burger. Here's my double right here. You can see it's actually upside down, but the 2 patties in there. And then, you know, all the same stuff, cheese, spread, tomato, grilled onions, just like In-N-Out, and even comes in a wrapper like In-N-Out. So let me set the camera up and we'll dive right in. All right, so I'm gonna dive right into the burger. And again, as any of you have watched my previous videos, I've got it all wrapped up because I don't wanna touch it because I'm weird like that. Little plug to one of our favorite kind of guilty pleasure channels to watch is Trailer Trash Tammy and her mukbang videos. So I'm gonna steal a page from her book and pause for a thumbnail as I start to eat. So here's to you, Tammy. Excellent flavor. Again, not the first time I've had it. So what I really like about what they do with their patties is they make it really thin. I find that Impossible a lot of times comes out better the thicker they are. Like Red Robin does theirs really well, and it's a really thick burger. But the way they do it here is they make it really thin, and then that way when they stack a couple patties on it, it doesn't become this monstrous, uneatable burger, basically. Or inedible, I guess would be the right term. It's always really fresh tasting lettuce, the cheese, the spread. The grilled onions are one of my favorite. The pickles are like, I'll pull one out to kind of show. It's more of like your kind of like fancy pickle, if you will, not just your run-of-the-mill dill pickle. And it's got a real subtle pickle flavor. I'm not an expert in pickling or pickles or anything, so I'll take another bite before we go dive into the fries. I could legitimately eat that every day. I want to make sure I get a little bit of everything on the fries. Some grilled onions, some cheese, some spread, which is really just Thousand Island for those non-Californians. So here's the bite I've got. So there's the bite. Here we go. So if you've ever had animal-style fries, whether you made it at home or got it more from In-N-Out directly, I get those all the time because we get the grilled cheese there, which is just it's basically the burger with everything on it without the patty. You can get a plain grilled cheese too. And then animal-style fries. And these taste exactly like it because they still use even the same kind of cheese, like a slice of cheese instead of like shredded cheese or anything. It's American cheese, or in this case, American style cheese. With the grilled onions, these onions are quite grilled, almost a little bit caramelized. They're really, really good. It's just, yeah, the flavor, the texture, the experience is almost identical, I would say. Plus the fact knowing that it's completely plant-based, albeit, again, like I mentioned, at the restaurant, maybe not the healthiest thing ever, but the fact that it is fully plant-based makes it just feel a little better eating. All right, so I am all done eating, and as always, whenever I film these videos, I definitely overate. I only ate half of those fries probably, and then the entire hamburger, and that did me in. I could barely take the last bite of the hamburger. When I was unbagging everything, I actually realized they threw in a bunch of extra goodies. Like these aren't really goodies; these are just advertising. This is advertising the new app, actually, or the app. It's not particularly super new. And then this one is for the merchandise, and here's some of like the merchandise that they have, the shirts that I was showing at the restaurant. And then they even threw in a couple of Monty stickers. But again, I've been raving about it since I've been eating it and since before I even got there. Love Monty's Good Burger. I hope you really liked the video and like the food even more if you get a chance to go check it out. If you want to help, support the channel, give us that big thumbs up down below because that really helps. As always, be kind and be real, and join us on our next experience.